My shirt up over my head. Oh my, ooh, there goes my skirt dropping to my feet. Oh my, ooh, some kind of touch caressing my face. Oh my, ooh, I'm turning red. Who could this be? Girl, Auntie Wendy playing with that cat in front of her employees, baby. Girl, I tried and I tried to avoid, but this thing was happening. Girl, Miss Wendy said I tried to avoid it, honey. Girl, let's talk about my Auntie Wendy, child. They say Auntie Wendy was on a Zoom call playing, girl, touching on them nipples, baby. Listen, I don't know what's going on with Auntie Wendy. We're going to pray for her. I don't really pray, but y'all pray for Auntie Wendy, okay? We just going to send good vibrations to New York because, girl, my mama is going through it. This is all allegedly, okay? Now, y'all know I got a love for Aunt Wendy, but I don't make the news. I just report it. All right. So this is according to The Sun. All right, rock bottom. Wendy Williams became inebriated and stripped naked on show's home set before hospitalization for psychiatric issues. Oh, God. Wendy Williams became inebriated and stripped naked on the chaotic at-home set of her talk show in 2020, a year before her hospitalization for psychiatric issues, The Sun can exclusively report. Like many other talk shows, Wendy 57 brought the Wendy Williams Show tapings and her audience inside of her $4.5 million New York City dollar penthouse apartment in an effort to keep the daily program on air. Baby, y'all be spending money on apartments, girl. Girl, for $4.5 million, girl, you could start you a small little town in Texas. Girl. The host frequently appeared on TV dressed only in a robe, and on more than one occasion, she began a segment sobbing uncontrollably. While Wendy viewers turned to their favorite host for her signature dramatics, what was happening during the lockdown at her swanky New York City home appeared to have been something more troubling. Multiple sources confirmed to The Sun the daytime presenter had been drinking heavily since her time at a Queens, New York sober house following the split from her husband. Kevin Hunter, 50, in 2019. In May 2020, the host hit a particular rough spot with her addiction, the insiders said. Just before the host team claimed she was hospitalized for Graves' disease that month. Wendy experienced a disturbing incident with a handful of people present as she was working from home. According to the sources, Wendy's manager was summoned to her penthouse apartment after she had appeared unwell. During a Zoom show taping earlier in the week, her manager and a small group of confidants arrived to the host home to lend support to the struggling talk show queen. According to multiple sources, Wendy had stripped naked in her room and was touching herself in a sexual manner while shouting vulgar comments. The eyewitnesses looked in horror and immediately called healthcare workers. After medical personnel arrived at the home, Wendy allegedly grew more aggressive. The host was eventually taken to the hospital where she will remain for weeks. Following the incident, the Wendy Williams Show announced that the host will be taking a hiatus from the program due to the battle symptoms of Graves' disease. Recently, Wendy has been dealing with symptoms from her Graves' disease, which is causing fatigue. In consultation with her doctor and as a precautionary measure, she will be taking some time off as she continues to receive treatment. We look forward to welcoming Wendy back soon and continuing the Wendy at-home shows. More updates on a return date will follow. The hiatus continued through the end of the 11th season, and Wendy never returned to her at-home tapings. Girl, that is so shady how they wrote that. The show picked up back in studio in September 2020. Girl, this is a long article, so I'm not gonna read everything, but I will definitely put the link in the description box if you would like to read the article in its entirety. Um, mm. Bizarre TV behavior. This is not the first time Wendy has been accused of crossing a line with people professionally connected to her. Wendy had made arguably inappropriate comments to a number of guests in recent years. In October 2020, the host interviewed married actor Mike Epps and opened up by saying, "You know, I always got special feelings for you." The stand-up comedian actor responded, "Oh yeah, you know I got love for you." Wendy clarified, "No, not I got love for you. I said special feelings for you," before she pointed to her neither region. Girl, I did not know about this. Oh man, I did not know about this. And another girl, y'all. Oh girl. In another instant, during an interview in June 2021, the 57-year-old hit on married musical artist Sean Paul, who had just said he was enjoying spending more time with his family. Girl, listen, this is what it comes down to. We kind of tapped on this the other night when I went live. I didn't know what was going on. Some of the cousins were telling me in the comment section that I guess the news had just broke. But when I'm on live, like I'm really just like trying to concentrate, on the live and what's going on with us in the live at that moment. So I'm not like on my laptop or trying to get to see what's going on. But they were telling me that that this had just broke about Wendy supposedly, girl, touch on, girl. Can you imagine, girl, you sitting there on a Zoom call and Wendy Williams, girl, started touching on herself? Ooh, wee. I know that was a sight to see, baby. Now, it'd be different if it was Brad Pitt, girl, Idris Elba, because, girl, I would have joined in. Everybody, what we doing? Oh, that's what we doing on the Zoom call. Well, baby, let me join in too. Let's have a good time. I hope I just ain't showing my goodies while I got her. I'm about to check this video before I post it up, girl. But anyways, child, you know what I think? I think what's going on is this. I think that Wendy Williams has not been the same since that Kelvin. I think that Kelvin Hunter did a number on her. I really, really do. But I've always said that Wendy Williams, as much as I love her, she is like some women who, probably even a lot of women who feel as though there's no existence, there's no purpose in life if I don't have a man by my side. And I think that once that mess happened with Kelvin, I think it really took a toll on Wendy. And then when you start to factor in, girl, him taking some of her money. Okay? Girl. Oh, child, girl. Oh, child. People always holler and scream, girl. Just let it go, girl. It's about peace of mind. It's about peace of mind until somebody taking your money. Okay? Because, girl, we would have been caught. We would have been in court. Girl, because you ain't taking my money. And then you going to spend it on, you gonna take my money and go spend it on a new helper? Baby, please. But see, that's what happens when you ain't got no prenup. She said Kevin, her son, was her prenup. Remember she said that on the show? Was he? Take him to court and see how that hold up. All right. But I think when you factor in, her mother passing away, I just feel bad for Wendy. I know that some people say that this is Wendy's karma because, I guess all the mess that she's talked about people, over the last, 2 or 3 decades, however long she's been, in media. But I just think it's sad. I really think it's sad that I think that the majority of this is going on because of Kevin. Like, and what makes it even worse than what it is, girl, like Kevin is already living his life. That's the real gag. Like, Kevin already living his life and his ex-wife. And, at this point, he has no responsibility. He has no, he don't have to take care of her. But it's just sad that, you went on to live your life and she over here, girl, halfway crazy. And I believe a lot of these stories that are coming out, I believe that Wendy is not well. I believe that even that picture, that video that they posted the other day, remember when she was in her bed eating? I think her son recorded the video. Wendy looked like she was, girl, hiding a cooler brown. Like she was just barely trying to keep her eyes open. You saw her? Girl! I said, oh my God, my Aunt Wendy, girl, take that down. Girl, if I'm ever like that, girl, don't put no video, baby. Girl, how Rodney doing, girl? He just minding his business. Girl. And then remember when she was walking out of the healthcare facility with no shoes on? They had her in the Versace robe. I think what's going on, I think that the people are starting to get worried. And I think that Wendy and her manager, or her manager, is trying to put out that, no, Wendy is doing okay now. But really and truly, she ain't okay. I really do believe this. I know that Wendy's job is more than just being on television for 60 minutes. I know that. I know that Wendy has other things that she plays a part in when it comes to her television show. But, and maybe because I don't work in television or film, so I really don't know. This is just my opinion. But it's hard for me to understand if, like, Wendy can't even come on stage and do her job for what, 50 minutes tops with commercial breaks? Probably, what, an hour and 30 minutes, because she probably has to engage with the audience, you know, for a few minutes here and there throughout, after the show. But the simple fact that Wendy can't even come to work and just do a job that's really an hour long and then go back home, I think says a lot. I think that says a lot. I think that says enough. Girl, you can't even go to work for an hour. And girl, we got to go for 8, okay? Girl, all you really have to do is go to work, be there for a few hours for hair and makeup, of course, get there, a couple of hours early. But I'm saying as far as like the showpiece, like in front of the camera. And then they could say, okay, girl, she got it out the way. Let her go home. We're going to handle the rest. I don't know. Is that not realistic? I know some people probably think that's not realistic. But I think that if Wendy was in an okay state of mind, she could push through for an hour. But the simple fact that she can't even push through for an hour, to me, that says a lot. It's sad. I think that Wendy probably needs to go ahead and give it up. And it used to be hard for me to say that because, girl, Wendy is like, girl, I think it may be time. I think Wendy has done her job. Wendy has left an imprint on this world. It ain't nobody alive, especially a YouTuber. It's no person alive that does not know, period, that works in media, that does not know who Wendy Williams is. Like, Wendy has literally, like, left her imprint on the world. And it's okay, like, girl, if you're rich enough to buy a $4.5 million apartment, girl, you'll be okay. I think that Wendy should probably work from the back. Work in the, what is it called? Work behind the scenes. Do some stuff with her name, as far as her production company. Do a couple of Lifetime movies, Girl, what they need to go ahead and do is get one of them panel talks ready and bring a couple of YouTubers on there, starting with me. Okay? Girl, just let me know. Give me a 48-hour advance. I just need to go get my haircut. You ain't got to buy my ticket. You ain't got to buy me no hotel room. Baby, I can find a hotel. Okay? And girl, I can fly through Spirit. I'm going to get there. Girl, whether it's Spirit, Frontier Airlines, Delta, girl, she going to get there. I think they should do a panel. When they do the panels, I think they should start bringing YouTubers on. I think that would be so cute. And kind of with the times. Right? Y'all don't think so? Even if it ain't me, I think that would be a cute way to start shining the light on YouTube. And I think it should be me. Honey, I'll wear that panel out. Girl, I will wear that panel out, girl. Wear her out. And girl, they better not bring this girl. They better not bring girl. They gonna say, girl, he not meant for Hollywood. Send him back home, girl. They better not bring up nothing they got to do with Porsche Family Matters, girl. Because my foot is gonna be foot on neck. They gonna be like, girl, why did y'all bring him here? Yeah. Anyways, child, I'll talk to y'all girls later. Bye.